Hello, Sagittarius. We're going to do a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to focus on, well, first we're going to do a singles reading, and then we're going to do feminine, masculine, and then all signs. And timestamps for each segment will be in the description below. So let's go ahead and get started with Sagittarius singles. What is going on with Sag singles? What is Sagittarius's overall energy? We have the King of Swords. So with the King of Swords, that's definitely like focusing on yourself. Some of you may not be interested in relationships at all because this is not really a relationship type of an energy. This is like an energy of focusing on work, school, whatever it is that you're doing, focusing on self. Eight of Cups, you may be walking away from a situation, or maybe someone is walking away from you. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So there's like a walking away from a particular situation. What is the subconscious influences for, or what is actually Sagittarius walking away from? What is Sag walking away from? Because I feel like you are in a situation where you're just kind of cold and detached. What is Sag walking away from? A situation where when it came to like investment, it was too much of a burden. So possibly you didn't want to invest, or someone didn't want, or someone else didn't want to invest. Something that was disappointing, I feel like. You may have felt like you put a lot of investment into a situation and you weren't getting the fruits of your labor. It just looked like it was too hard, maybe something was too difficult. You weren't getting back anything from what you were putting in. So you're putting an end to something that is not of benefit, doesn't benefit you, and you're kind of walking away. What is Sagittarius walking towards? Well, what does Sagittarius want? What does Sagittarius single actually want? I feel compelled to pull this. Page of Wands. Looking for something fresh, new, something that kind of like makes something fun, something exciting that kind of piques your curiosity, something that you just, I feel like you just want something new, Sagittarius. And Page of Wands is fun, exciting energy. Three of Cups, you may be wanting to lighten up. It's like you want to lighten the scene. For some of you, I don't know if there's someone specifically you actually want to reunite with. Three of Cups can talk about that. But I feel like you want something that's less burdensome and something that's more lighthearted and more fun. So what change is coming in for Sagittarius? What's changing for Sagittarius? What change is coming in for Sagittarius? Or near future energy? Near future energy. Three of Swords. So, whoever walked away from the other person, there could be fear, there could be hurt. Well, hurt here with the Three of Swords, definitely either you or someone is hurt. There could be definitely third party energy here with Three of Cups, Three of Swords. Why do we have the Three of Swords? Why the Three of Swords? Let me get another deck. What is this Three of Swords about? The World. So something is not over. Something's not completely finished, Sagittarius. It's like we have the Ten of Wands here as something being done, but then there's some type of, I feel like this is something that has to do with someone from the past. So there's some type of reuniting or someone who wants to reunite. So you could be messaging someone, someone could be messaging you to reunite, because something's not quite over here. Someone's not moved on. I don't know if it's you or whoever you're dealing with. It could be a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius, or it could be you or another fire sign. But someone's not over the situation. Could be a Pisces or a Capricorn as well. Someone's just not done. Something that was done looks like it was done in the past. You might have become cold, cut yourself off. You may be thinking about walking away from a situation if you haven't already, because this is in subconscious influences. So I don't know if some of you are thinking about walking away, but I feel like something did end here with the Ten of Wands, but it's not quite over, or someone isn't over it. Someone's wanting to reunite. Maybe you want to reunite. Maybe this air sign wants to reunite. If that's not you, it's just showing up in your energy very strong because this person wants to reunite. Um, let's see if there's anything new or old. Well, not old, but new. Any new connections or new love for Sagittarius who are interested in new energy. All right, so we have a Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you could have someone that's coming in that's well to do or does well or is practical. They want a relationship. If their energy is the Queen of Pentacles, and that's someone who wants a connection, who wants stability, who wants to get married, who wants all of that. Nurturing, they want to nurture the relationship, they want investment. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles coming towards or new energy for Sagittarius. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Dealing with someone who's definitely about their money, about their business. They they may do very well, they may work from home, or they just do really, really well. This is commitment, this is stability. So I feel like your next relationship or whatever is new is really going to lead towards marriage, stability, moving in, money, finances doing well. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing for new connections. I'm going to go ahead and move on to feminine energy. So I feel like overall, I get someone either wanting to return that's heartbroken because it's not over. You or someone else almost feel like you're detached from a situation and possibly moving on to something that's going to be more stable for you. Okay. Or if it's this same person here, then it will be something that's going to be more stable. Because I see something not working out in the past being a disappointment and then kind of detaching yourself from it, possibly reuniting though. So that's what I have for the single Sagittarius. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do feminine energy. All right, so feminine, so the feminine, let me just timestamp this here. So what's going on with feminine Sagittarius? Feminine energy, what's going on with the feminine energy? Romance and love in the romantic life. How is Sagittarius feminine feeling at this time? How is Sagittarius feminine feeling? Okay, we have trauma, wounds, and hopeless. So you may be feeling hopeless over trauma that went down in the past. It says here any type of sexual abuse, which may cause depression, anxiety, or anger. But it doesn't have to be sexual abuse. It could be any type of abuse. You're suffering from trauma, feeling hopeless. What is going on with the feminine energy? What are these trauma wounds about? What are these trauma wounds? Four of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Chariot. So for some of you, there could have been sexual abuse in the home, possibly in a home that you were living in as a child, or maybe this was going on in a marriage. I'm not sure, but I see you also traveling and moving away from that energy with the Chariot. With the Knight of Swords, there could have been a lot of fighting. It could just be trauma too from fighting, from arguments. A lot of trauma. Could have been trauma growing up with parents fighting all the time. This could be trauma of, I don't know, like I see same sex relationship as well here with this Four of Wands. So it's like possibly the trauma of maybe somebody was raised in a same sex family and you dealing with like the outside world and their judgments and their opinions and their like stupidity surrounding that type of stuff, or maybe your own having to come to terms with something. I don't know, but it's like the Knight of Swords can be very argumentative, but it's also very cutthroat. There could have been gossip about situations and things. It's just dealing with a lot of trauma, just dealing with your wounds here. But with the Chariot, it's like the Chariot is that inner willpower, that willpower that is within you to get past and travel past and basically ascend past these wounds, and that's what you're working on. But why are we feeling hopeless? Why are we feeling, it could be about a connection, a breakup. Nine of Swords, anxiety over something, a lot of sleepless nights, feeling like things aren't going to come to an end. Page of Swords could be spying on someone. I feel like there's a lot of gossip around something, and that could be different from people. But I feel like there's a lot of gossip, and you almost feel like you can never get away from the gossip. You just can't get away from it. You just can't, something you can't get away, you feel like you can't get away from, but you can. You can. For those of you who are dealing with a particular individual, how does this person feel? What are this person's feelings? Six of Swords. We have moving on. So we had like, Eight of Cups in the general reading. We have Six of Swords here. There's a moving on place there's a moving on energy that's taking place. Either you, someone you're dealing with. It's like really getting practical, kind of getting logical, looking at the facts, the numbers, the figures, and not being so much in your emotions or passions. And it's like really thinking about a situation and moving forward, making tough decisions here, because there's a situation that may have been making you feel insecure. There's something that's got you just feeling really insecure, Sagittarius. Or there's a lack of stability somewhere, and you're looking for stability, you're looking for wholeness. You may be having to fight yourself. I feel like you're having to fight someone, fight people, places, things, in your environment. The person that Sagittarius feminine is thinking about, how does this person feel emotionally about Sag? Tower moment. Aries, Scorpio energy. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Cancer. What is this tower? Why is this a tower moment? Lack of being able to mend things, lack of being, this is Sagittarius energy with the Temperance reverse. There's a lack of balance when it comes to somebody's emotional balance, someone's mental balance. I'm also getting here a lack of compromise within the household, too much fighting going on, and an inability to compromise here. It's like unable to mix oil and vinegar, unable to mix the two, unable to blend a family, unable to compromise in a situation. Dealing with differences as well, like differences in gender or sexuality or race, religions. It's like those kind of things that societal based taboos, thoughts could be causing insecurities for people. Let's see. How does this individual feel? The person that Sagittarius is thinking about, Eight of Wands, lack of communication, not communication properly, improper communication. Someone may just be wanting to be friends, late nights, focus on yourself, it says. So we have a situation here where possibly you two just don't want the same thing. I'm more comfortable being friends right now. We have late nights, thoughts of you keep me up at night. Even if I fall asleep, I dream of you, and focus on yourself. I feel like here, feminine, someone here, you guys are just not, you're not on the same page. There's a lack of harmony in the relationship. There's disharmony because you two don't want the same thing. Possibly someone just wants to be friends, and this is telling you to focus on yourself, move forward. You're spending a lot of times possibly hoping for a situation to come back together, feeling hopeless like it won't, because somebody is telling you that they're moving on or moving forward. There's a moving on, moving forward energy here. So it's saying focus on yourself. Page of Swords, focus on you. Let's get some additional advice or messages for a Sagittarius. Additional messages for Sag. Embrace your beauty. Give yourself some extra love and attention. Treat yourself to a facial, a rose bath, anything that helps you feel and see your own beauty. Yeah, because I feel like there's a situation where you don't see your own beauty, your own self worth, your own security, wanting someone to give you something that they don't want to give, they don't have to give. So I see someone could be telling you that they're moving on or moving away, or you're telling someone that. Two of Earth, too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. I feel like someone is possibly telling the other person that they're wanting to move on or move forward, or that that's what they're doing. So it's a dissolution of a home, dissolution of a relationship, unable to compromise. It's maybe causing a tower, feeling anxiety and hopeless, but it's saying to focus on yourself, focus on your beauty, focus on your talents, focus on your career, whatever it is that you need to focus on, rather than focusing on someone who can't really just can't give you what it is that you're looking for. So we're going to go ahead and do masculine. So I'm going to pause the video and I'll be right back. All right, Sagittarius masculine. What's going on with Sag masculine here? We have trapped, guilt wounds, and comfort zone. So some of you may be wanting to get out of a situation, but you feel possibly guilty for wanting to move on. Some of you may be wanting to move on. You feel trapped, but you have a hard time moving on because it's comfortable where you're at. Something along those lines. Why is Sagittarius masculine feeling trapped? Why is Sagittarius masculine feeling trapped? The moon. Feeling sorry, using guilt to manipulate, afraid to set boundaries. Someone could be doing that to you, like guilt tripping you, making you feel guilty for possibly not wanting, for possibly wanting to move away, or you could be doing that to someone. What is this moon energy? The King of Wands. Yeah, it's like feeling trapped, but possibly wanting to. I feel like this energy of wanting to set your wings and fly, but maybe feeling guilty of it. You may be doing that to someone again, or someone makes you feel guilty, or you just feel bad about doing something. You may have passion elsewhere. What are these guilt wounds? Nine of Swords. It's making you feel a lot of anxiety. A lot of anxiety because you are feeling like you can't move on or something. Tell me about comfort zone. All right, this is Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Comfort zone. Could have to do with children. Some of you maybe don't want to leave a situation because you have kids and you feel guilt over walking away from your family, possibly because you have children. Dependents, people who depend on you. Why why do we have the Nine of Swords? I feel like it's just feeling this anxiety and guilt about possibly wanting to go somewhere else but not being able to, feeling guilty over the fact that you want to go somewhere else. Responsibilities, too much responsibilities. Let's see, for Sagittarius is wanting to, well, let's see, what advice do we have for Sagittarius or additional messages regarding this situation? Advice or messages? Yeah, it's like I don't know what to do. Anxiety over, do I stay or do I go? What do I let go of? Which pentacle do I drop? Anxiety over making a decision. Some of you may feel trapped in a circumstance that you feel like you don't have any control of, and there's someone that you do want to go towards, and you may want to apologize or talk to or let them know what's going on. We have Six of Water. Memories from your past or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. You may be in a situation for the kids, or just feel guilty about something that you did and wanting to talk to the person that you did it to, but concerned that this person won't be interested in having a conversation. For those of you who are dealing with someone's on your mind, a feminine on your mind, how does this feminine feel about um, the masculine here? How does this person feel about? So I see like Knight of Swords possibly wanting to talk, but I also see arguments. I do see walking away. I see maybe being a little bit emotionally unbalanced. Page of Wands, Two of Wands. I see this person making a decision, and the decision is we have the Page of Wands again. Well, not again, but another page energy. So definitely see children, having to maybe talk about children. Keep seeing children being an issue, having to give to a situation because of kids, wanting to possibly extend and be generous towards someone else that's on your mind. This person is coming in also with the Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles. I don't feel like this person is really interested in fighting for the connection. If you're dealing with someone that's not like part of the family, if you're staying with someone for the children and there's someone else on your mind, it's like this person is kind of, they may be a younger energy, possibly a younger well, they could be maybe a younger fire sign, but they could be anybody. Um, I don't think this person wants to share. I don't think that they're good with fighting for having to share your affection. So it's almost like they may make a decision to just venture off and go in another direction, go on their way. Whoever Sagittarius is thinking about, how does this person feel about Sagittarius? They may be focused on work for some of you. They may be giving their time to that. Whoever Sagittarius masculine is thinking about, how does their person feel about them? Verge. So it does say I'm about to confess my true feelings. So I do feel like someone's on the verge of there's a conversation that's going to come up. There's a conversation that's going to be had because someone's going to reach out here with this Knight of Swords, Page of Wands. You have messengers all in this reading. So someone's finally going to make a decision to talk about something. So I do see conversation here. For some of you, if you're not resonating with, feeling trapped in a marriage or something for children, you may just be romanticizing someone and thinking about someone from your past that you want to reach out to, but you feel guilty because you may have walked away from them. You may have put them in a situation that was not the best. And so I can definitely see having a hard time trying to talk to this person, maybe wanting to explain to this person why you did what you did, why you walked away, why there is distance, or trying to explain something that you didn't before. Trying to explain like your situation. This person could also be already moved on, giving to another connection. This person probably has options, dating. It's like they have options. They have choices, they have decisions. They may be kind of a younger energy or just a very single energy that has like a lot of options. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do all signs. We're going to do Aries through Pisces, and we're going to see how all the signs feel about Sagittarius. So I'm going to pause the video, and I'll be right back. All right, Sagittarius. So, what is going on with the people? Well, the signs, through the signs. How do all the signs feel about Sagittarius, starting with Aries, and we're going to go through to Pisces? How does Sagittarius, well, excuse me, how does Aries feel about Sagittarius? We have family. My focus has been on my family. They mean the world to me. So, this could be like just you guys have a family together, focusing on the family. That's the focus, or they have a family elsewhere they're focusing on. If you're dealing with a Taurus, there's buttons that are being pushed between the two of you. Either they're doing it, I do things to trigger you. It's the only way I know you care. Or you could be doing that. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they're fantasizing about you, can't stop thinking about you. If you're dealing with the Cancer, they feel like you can't be trusted. If you're dealing with a Leo, we have epiphany. I didn't realize how empty my life was until you left me. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're all in their head. If you're dealing with a Libra, this individual is coming across arrogant. It says, if I don't get what I want from you, I'll get it from someone else, or they're just arrogant. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, we have overthinking. If we're dealing with another Sagittarius, there are control issues. It says, I'm trying to control the situation to avoid it controlling me. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, I feel like they're fed up. We have enough is enough. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, we have elimination. So they're either eliminating you or eliminating things that are coming in between you two. If you're dealing with the Pisces, this individual is escaping, drinking, drugs, whatever, that tries to help them not think about the situation or numb their feelings. Go ahead and think of a question, Sagittarius, and we will pull an answer card for Sagittarius. What is the answer to Sagittarius's question? What is the answer to Sagittarius's question, please? All right, we have reconsider. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you all are doing well and that you're staying safe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.